Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're going to be playing some dragons, because you're on a dragon channel, and if I don't play dragons every so often, I turn to stone or something. But either way, dragons. Let's go see if they're good enough today. Alright, so one of the reasons I wanted to play this was because of Decadent Dragon. This card's actually pretty sweet, lets us look at extra cards from the opponent, helps us generate treasure, it's a big 4/4 flying trampler, so we like everything that goes along with this. Now, another dragon we want to play is Atsushi, because Atsushi can actually get us extra treasure, but also extra cards later in the game if we need it, and it's actually kind of nice to have these dragons that are going to keep our hands loaded even after the fact, especially if something crazy like board sweepers or something happen. We are going to play a Moonveil Regent because we're going to be playing 3 colors today, so there's a chance we're going to get to do some extra damage. But again, another way to get some extra cards. And we're going to try a copy or two of Sarkhan, the Soul of Flame, because really, this is just kind of cool. It makes our dragons cheaper. It's a big 2/4 body, which is a solid blocker against mono red, and also can just become a dragon and help finish things. Now, of course, because we're playing dragons, we're going to go ahead and play Invasion of Tarkir. It's a way to kill some stuff, deal some damage. Also lets us get another dragon, so we like a lot of what this card is doing as well. We're going to actually want to play our dragons a little bit easier too, so we're going to play Riveteer's Requisitioner. This is cool because it's a 3/1 fighter, if you want to call it that, early. But if it dies, great. Then we just get treasure to go from 2 to 4 mana, just play a dragon. So nothing upsetting about that. Rounding out our creatures, we're going to be playing some Blood Tithe Harvester, because this is just another good removal on a small body, and lets us have some filler early in the game, along with Corpse Appraiser to help us find some of those key cards, which is really nice. And of course, we're going to play Shieldred because we have all these ways to possibly draw extra cards, and it's just an all-around good creature. Of course, we're going to play some counters and removal, but those are going to be the cards we are targeting to play today. If you want the full deck list, it'll be at the end of the video, like always, or you can go down to the description and look for the blue arrows. It'll take you to our Moxfield link where you can see today's deck, and all of our other decks that are already loaded with Eldraine cards and cool stuff you could play in Standard. But for now, let's go play some games and see if we can beat some people with all these dragons. Oh, no black mana. That sucks. We can keep this one, and I guess we get rid of one Decadent Dragon? Actually, if we're going to do that, let's just get rid of Moonveil Regent, because the other dragons already draw stuff. I mean, we still got to find a third land for any of that to matter, but we at least get to play Requisitioner, which is definitely going to die if this is a mono red deck. And then we might even just play a dragon straight up. That also helps. Alright, let's see how this goes. Whisper, you got it. Love to see it. And found more land. That is also good. So I think we just go here. And then maybe they just spend a lot of resources to try to kill our dragon. So they could just deal 5 to it. That is a very common thing these days. Would not be surprised by that. I mean, sad part is we're probably just rolling another dragon out next turn. Unless we find some other 2 mana thing, then I'll play this and whatever the other thing is. That's interesting. Alright, I guess we'll block that. That's more important. Still a good hit for the opponent. Puts us to 11. Oh, now see, that changes things a little bit. Now we do this. We did indeed find the 2 mana thing. Alright. Coming out of Faxes Kakazan, we can do nothing about. Not realistically, anyway. Scoundrel. We will stop Scoundrel. How many cards are in their graveyard? Squee is still not there yet until we get rid of these other things. Alright. Let's stop that. Now they don't have a good... Well, they're still going to attack? I mean, I guess they figure we don't get the treasure, but sure. Go to 9? Oh, well, that would have been nice a while ago. This is tough because I kind of want to do this. They get a land, they squee up. Alright. If they squee, they have to tap out everything. Oh, I don't have another red yet. Oops. That's a problem. I'm at 9. What can we risk here? I guess we attack. And then we'll just play this other dragon. And then what I'm thinking here is if they do squee plus something, then we can block and then just Brotherhood's in next turn. Be it like probably, I'm guessing, 5 or 6. Oh, it's just a new squee. Well, that qualifies too, I suppose. Alright, so we go to 7, so that wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. However, we probably can't attack here, if I were guessing. So let's just sit back and chill. They can go land squee, put us all the way down to... We take at least 4 in that exchange. Well, that's not helping our case any. I mean, we might just get burned out now. Man, our lands did not cooperate for this Brotherhood's end, did it? Yep, down to 5. That hurts. Down to 4. You're nice, brother, but not nice enough. Kill a dragon? No attacks. Alright, we tried to minimize our damages, but we're definitely in burn range now. They're down to technically 2 cards, because they still can always crack their blood token. Alright, as it stands, we can at least block things, so I'm not sure why the opponent's making this attack. Yeah, that's silly. Silly is the word I was looking for there, but I think if the opponent doesn't attack and just makes squee and waits, then they're forcing us to have another body, because then this comes into play next turn, and maybe they do something. Or they can always crack, get rid of whatever that card is, and maybe try to find a burn spell to finish us. Now, admittedly, we'd be playing at Sushi, and we're still on defensive mode. But the opponent's at 16, and we don't have good attacks here. I mean, we're only at 4, so I think if they were more patient, I'm not saying they would have won, but at least have a realistic chance. There, they're just wasting mana, and we're just blocking, so they don't even achieve anything except for losing all the cards in their graveyard. So, yeah, I mean, we'll take the win. It's just really weird. All right, let's keep it. These are kind of the hands, though, where I wish we were getting to go first. I feel like it'd be so much easier on us. That's not a bad card to pick up. We'll take some damage from this Harvester. Alright. What you got for us, opponent? We'll take our 3. Alright. Don't want you to have another Harvester. One's already going to be annoying. Come on, let's draw more untapped lands. That's not quite what we're looking for, but it's fine for now. So this leaves us some Make Disappear up, and then next turn we could leave like Virtue and go for the throat or something. Or if they just Shieldred here, then we just go for the throat now on a Shieldred. And we'll see what happens. Though to be honest, if we can Make Disappear, we probably want to. Yeah, that guy does his thing. I don't think we care that much. We go down to 11, you get a card. Though I guess I could have killed Harvester there. Would have at least made some semblance of sense. Might have been a little stupid. Going off this. Get some of that life back. Pass the turn. Soul Cauldron, you got it. You got it. I'm not trying to stop those guys. Alright. This I don't mind. Because if they do have a kill spell, great. We at least get the treasure we can do something with. And slowly clears the way for Shieldred. Like, I'll just block here straight up. I'm fine with that. I guess, though, I could have also used Invasion, because that's going to be one of the few opportunities I have to kill the conscripts, because they can start putting counters on stuff. Though I say that. They make it a 3-3. We still haven't had sushi. We could show them. That's still a thing. You got it. We'll just get the treasure here. And we will take 3. Take 4, I guess. Sounds good. Gonna make our Virtue of Persistence kind of bad, huh? That's a bit disappointing. Ah, well that's... Okay, then. I guess this is just where we go for Shieldred. They have another Shieldred's Edict? It looks like they don't. I'm going to leave up Make Disappear. Don't know if it's going to do anything. I'm just kind of going for it. I played this hand all bad. This whole game I've played terribly anyway. Alright. We got to try our best. Please don't have another kill card. I definitely could have played this much safer, right? I could have, like, just killed it with a Go for the Throat, or killed it with an Invasion, and then done that whole song and dance, like, then try to play a Shieldred. So I definitely had some other opportunities. I did not take the safest route to get where we're trying to go here. I'm gonna kill our Shieldred anyway. Insult to injury. I mean, now we kind of have to draw... Well, I guess not. Yeah, we have to draw an untapped land here now. I put ourselves in an ugly situation. For us to even have a shot at living. And if Shieldred lives, then we get another 2 life and... You know, things change. Also, if we draw a dragon, we can use that to kill the conscript. Because then we'll be able to do 4 damage. Whoa. Whoa. Those were not things we were expecting to see. Son of a... Whew. Yeah. Okay, then. This... Alright. I see what we're doing now. This is something. I can appreciate that, opponent. I think we're just going to kill this and say, alright, you're going to have to rebuild the creature. Because we don't have the time. Now, I'm not going to attack just so the opponent doesn't play this, put a counter on it, we end up at 2, and then maybe get, like, play with fired, which is pretty terrible. Oh, well, there's only one other creature in the grave. Alright. Well, maybe I could have attacked there and been mostly safe. Okay, it didn't matter. Yeah, opponent's deck's actually pretty cool. I played terribly this game. I took way more damage unnecessarily than I needed to, like, played too defensively. Just got lucky that the power and size of my creatures actually got me out of trouble at the end. But, yeah, that's... something. Yeah, like not great, but we'll take the win. It's not pretty, but it's a win nonetheless. All right, let's keep it. Oh man, if this is enchantments, I don't know how we beat this without, I was gonna say, without getting a removal card right there. I kind of have to pass. If they don't play anything that grows their team, we can get away with a Brotherhood's End. That's fine. I think. That's also fine. We still get rid of the whole team. That's annoying, but I don't... Actually, you know what? I was thinking we could save this, but the truth is, if they have something like Hallowed Haunting, they're just going to play it next turn anyway, and I'm not going to have mana up, because I'm going to Brotherhood's End anyway. So, we'll just take the 3, give them less cards, have more life here, and we'll just hope things go our way the rest of the way. Because some number of those cards have to be defensive. We also have flyers. We have ways to kill some creatures. So we'll just have to see what happens. Oh, they had a Calyx even? Yeah, we were destined to be in trouble on this one. Alright, let's get rid of this duder, because that's mandatory. Go ahead and play this. So if we get the luxury of blocking and dying, which we won't, because they drew an ossification, that would have been nice. Okay, that can just come into play tapped. We're going to go ahead and play this dude. You got to draw a land at some point, opponent. Alright, cool. Okay, let's see what we're doing with this. Thalia's going to be annoying. Not the worst thing, though, because we can still, like, kill a Thalia, get a Brotherhood's End off. Oh, yeah. If they don't keep a counter up, Brotherhood's End, we're going to have a field day in a turn. We're just going to pass here. In case they have another Thalia. Though, maybe I should have killed it, let them play another Thalia, and then... I don't know. There was probably some other things we could have done there. Let's target this. Because if they counter, we don't care either. Because it just unlocks Brotherhood's End just the same. Alright, now play another Thalia. Come on, opponent. You can tap that mana. It's fine. I promise. Ah, they're going to keep a counter up for us. Okay. So we're going to have to get a little creative. What are we looking to do here? I mean, we could Virtue. Alright, let's try that. Oh, they didn't have a counter. Okay, well, we just play this tap then. Wow. What's in their hand? More land? I mean, it's probably about to be another creature because they're a recruitment officer. Yeah, that works. Okay. That did not go at all how I thought it was going to. We'll just pass. I mean, maybe they're removal cards, Brutal Cathars, stuff like that. I don't know. Go here. Go here. See if we can find a... not what we were hoping to find. Take another Corpse Appraiser. See if we can find another removal card in there somewhere. We'll just pass the turn. There's the Cathar. Like I said, we knew they were there somewhere. Sure. This is the kind of situation that's also kind of nice that if we kill the Cathar, we actually get another blood token to use with our dude, which is kind of sweet. But we need to find some removal. Alright, that works. I was going to say, deck, we play a lot. We got to be able to find something. So, that being said, I might actually hold that for a second. And it's also our 7th land, though, if we want to just start getting stuff out of the yard. Kill the Cathar. This would let them still draw a card before we kill that. We have plenty of removal. I'm just going to kill their dude. I'm not going to mess around too much. Getting too cute here. I think we go ahead and attack with one. See what they do. I mean, we're going to be able to play spells every turn, so we're not worried about that part of things. Siege Veteran, sounds good. Yep. Alright, let's see what the opponent's got for us. Neat. We have a lot of things we can play. Guess we just play Myro, why not, right? Oh, I can't. Don't have the right colors yet. Let's play this first. And then no attacks. And then we'll probably just Virtue. And... sure, that works. Yep. One thing is, they're never going to attack because they're not going to want to give us our dudes, so... sure. No attacks. Is that a Destroy Evil or some such? Then we're going to start getting their creature. Alright, Myro's going to be a bit annoying. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a little bit of a problem. Would like to find some help for that. That's a thing. That buys us a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could... Myrel and something. We could Dragon. Actually, we can't Myrel. We could Dragon and do this. Alright. No attacks. Sure. You have an Ossifer. Interesting that they're not going to play their Myrel again here. Knowing that we have a dragon to block with. Huh. Very, very interesting. Go to our graveyard. What do we got? Well, we have a Sarkhan, which could matter. Go ahead and get a Sarkhan. That's not bad either. Love to see that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can attack, play a Myrel, which doesn't do a lot, mind you, but it's a thing we could do. I think we will. Actually, opponent's just going to get to draw a lot of cards here. Trying to think, what am I even looking for that's the right card? Don't know if there is a thing. If I attack, I get a treasure, they tap all their stuff, they draw some cards. Yeah, I guess that's probably all we can really do here. I feel like this might have gotten away from me a little bit. But we're going to try our best anyway here. Maybe the opponent will forget to draw their cards. That would be nice. Looks like they did, so that's great. Since they can't activate anything on our turn. Alright. Cool. So then we have to play the guessing game of what do we want to try to kill with the Harvester. Likely not going to get to be a Sky Strike officer. So we're probably going to have to try to kill a Siege Veteran. Unless we can draw just straight up spot removal for it. Which would be nice. But don't know if we're going to find it. Alright, this has probably got to be the turn. The funny thing is, I don't even greatly care about Myrel, other than the fact that she can draw a bunch of cards. Does First Strike matter here? I guess it does on some level. I have enough mana that this probably doesn't backfire, so sure. Oh, that's so late. That's so late. Oh, dang it. That sucks. That had potential and then didn't get there. Good news is I do have 3 soldiers I can tap. So that's a thing. What if I'm like, how do we? I'm trying to think like, how do we die or not die here? Yeah. So let's attack. I think that's still safe. We will likely draw. Tapping Thalia, Sky Strike Officer, Frontliner. I think that's what we want to do. Okay, that helps. So now we get the choice of killing. The Sky Strike Officer is really our only issue. Opponent's at 9. We can just attack with our flyers from here. So, sure. Why did we not make a soldier token? Whenever I create a color artifact creature token. Weird. I just realized that wasn't a thing. Huh. Alright. And then we could use Harvester to kill Cathar, which gets us a 4/4 back. Or we could kill that, get this, and then be able to kill Myrel next turn. With opponent at 9? I think we just get our dragon back. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think there was a lot of ways the end of that could have went, honestly. We could have just got this back to be able to use that next turn to kill it. Even pre-combat, we could have got the dragon back, attacked with Sarkhan, Dragon, let that be a thing. There was a few options there, how that plays out. We also could have just went into a loop of just sacrifice the Harvester, then get that back next turn. Start by killing the veteran, get it back, kill Myrel, kill the flyer. Some combination, you know, not in that order, but could have done that over a couple turns too, which would have been fine. But yeah, this is just a case of we got all of our stuff, opponent got all their stuff, but our stuff was just bigger. Alright, this hand looks playable. Okay, we got all the mana we need. Alright, I guess we're going to go with this dude first then. No counter. Okay. No counter, no creature. Nothing to flash in. Ossification, maybe? What are we doing? Nope, there is a Circuit Mender. That's a choice. Can't say much. I've played me some Circuit Mender. I think I'm just going to pass. I'm going to try to use Expensive Taste during their end step, I think. There's a Celestis. Well, before they get access to the Celestis, let's get us some of their cards. Oh, this is what we're doing? Oh, bruh. This is going to be so terrible for us. Alright, well. I mean, I guess the good news is we got to recharge and repair away from them. So that's got to count for a thing. Oh, boy. What are we looking to do here? Kill the Circuit Mender. They get to draw a card. Play another Requisitioner? I mean, what's funny is we can actually cast this at some point if these Requisitioners die. Which was not something on my radar to happen today, but here we are. Alright, we'll reveal one dragon. I mean, the interesting thing is, they might not even I don't know. I mean, the only sweepers they're playing are probably Sunfall with just Exile, so it takes away the ability even of the Requisitioners to help us out, especially when they know we have one with the multiverse of theirs that we have access to. Alright, do what you will, opponent. I mean, I don't know, they might fare well here too. I got no clue. Either way, not great for us. Alright, you got it. What's going in the graveyard? Probably something we're not going to like. I mean, you know, if we were to find... I was going to say a Make Disappear would have been pretty sweet too. That would have helped. We're just going to attack the opponent. I mean, assuming a sweeper's coming, I'm not going to waste the time attacking into our invasion here. This is if we don't cast a spell, right? If it's night, it becomes otherwise. Activate only whenever it becomes day or night. If it's neither day or night, it becomes... Okay. Let's just leave it, then. And we may try to respond by... I don't even know if they're playing counters, to be honest. I'm just realizing that, like, we don't even know if they're playing Make Disappear. They probably aren't. But, you know, still gonna try. What else are we gonna do? Are we just attacking here? Oh, they may want something to sacrifice. I think that's what it is. Oh, they wanted something to put counters. Oh, they don't have anything good to get, so they're just going to get a big duder. All right. Well, let's see if they do have any. Nope, they don't. We got a land from them, which is nice, I guess. All right. That could have went a lot worse. 2, 4, 6. We are access to 1 mana away from doing what we want to do. In a way, I sort of want to attack in here. I think I'm going to. Just so we get the treasure in case. I don't think they're going to get rid of the board at this point, but either way, at least sets us up where we can do what we want next turn, so seems fine. And then we'll be a mana away from being able to one with the multiverse twice. So if they get rid of the first one, we could try to use the other one. The other concern, though, is if they kill it, it's going to go to their graveyard. So while they're exiled, it's the safest spot for those to be for us. Yep, that's a lot of damage. Oh, they're going to do it again? Get the other Circuit Mender? They are. Hey, you do what you got to do, I guess. It's all good. Stranger things have happened, I suppose. And we aren't... I mean, we're still at 20 life, but, you know, that's not nothing. They got some big hitters over there. Some chonky boys, if you will. Alright. I mean, this is a little late, but why not? Cast it for free. Yeah, I'm the only one that has a creature left, huh? Okay, well, that makes sense. Ooh, I will take probably just another Decadent Dragon at this point. I don't think anything else really matters. Going to attack and get the treasure and hope we don't die somehow. Alright, so they got one of their own now that they have access to. And they played 3 of their cards. Well, technically 2 and we have 1. Oh, they have their own 1 with nothing. Or 1 with Multiverse. Alright. And a leveler. Sure. You got it, fam. However, they are at 10 now. So this does become a real situation. And we do have multiple types of dragons and such available. So this is all very interesting all of a sudden. 2, 4, 6, 7. All right. And this lets us play lands and spell cards. Once each turn, you can play a cast from your hand or library without paying its cost. We have a Power Stone we can't do anything with. We attack, we end up with 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. We could play this and this. Risky, but doable. We could play Shieldred and Corpse Appraiser. Opponent would go to 6, then to 4, and still have to deal with dragons. That's the other option. We could also get back our Virtue, but there's nothing in the graveyard. Not really. Alright, so I'm going to do this first and just have the most information available here. And see what's up. We got a Virtue. Does Virtue do anything? Not really. But it does gain us 3 life, so we'll at least take that. It's better than the other options. And then... attack? Man, in hindsight, they didn't do anything to the board. We would have definitely been able to kill them with dragons by now. Alright, so they go to 6. Can we kill them from here if they're just at 6? Well, they'll be at 4. Alright, I guess I'm going to go ahead and take a chance and play this. Alright, end the turn. I mean, they might attack, kill Shieldred, I don't know, then Sunfall anyway or something. Get back another one with the multiverse, play things for free here. Yep. So they get to play 2 free things. We could still end up dead. Portal. That's unfortunate. And we survive this. We take 8... No, we can't. That's going to do it. All right, GG's. Man, that sucks. We were so close. So close. All right, let's keep it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Way you go, Sarkin. You're the least valuable to this team at the moment. Because, I mean, we got to keep the removal cards. We need something big later on. Alright, let's see how this works out. Synthesizer, sure. Oh, you get to kill our dude. Real talk, though, if they kill that Sushi, that kind of fast tracks us to persistence, so I don't even hate that, really. It's kind of nice. Yep, he gone. Get us some treasure. Oh, don't get treasure, because it gets exiled. Boo. Forgot about that. That's super unfortunate. Alright, well, let's see if there's a Liliana or something in our future. Yeah, so this actually kind of works. Because then we play Atsushi, as long as, I mean, again, as long as the Atsushi doesn't get exiled, then we can just roll into Virtue, which is pretty sweet. Man, we drew a lot of mana this game. Ooh, boy. Alright. And then we just get repeat uses of Sarkin and Atsushi with the persistence. Dig that. Man, it's weird. I don't think I've ever wanted an Atsushi to die so badly. But here we are. Looks like, unfortunately, Atsushi is not going to die here. Decline. I'll take 2. It's fine. Same here. Decline. I'll take the damage.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
Okay, that's not terrible to have here. Go ahead and kill this. I don't mind just showing them what we've got. I mean, our hand gives us a lot of options here. Attack here, attack here. Yep. We get drained for 1. Love having dragons. They get to come over the top when you're attacking planeswalkers. Sure. Decline. I actually want both of these.
Plead for mercy.
Braids. Okay. Sure. I mean, I guess I have a thing to sacrifice if they want to sacrifice. Unless they want to sacrifice Ob, which is fair. Sure. Oh, they're going to sacrifice the enchantment, obviously. Oh, whoa, they sacrificed the artifact? Yeah, sure. Not sure why they wouldn't have sacrificed the other thing. A little weird. Go with digging. Let's see what we find. Oh, there we go. We named it in one note. Boom, we'll take a Shieldred. That seems way useful. Sure. Now I'm like, do I want treasure or do I want cards, knowing that we're about to play a Shieldred? I guess we just take treasure. Oh, well, that's cute. We can just attack anyway for sport. See if they block. They do. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna probably just brother. Actually, are we gonna Brotherhoods into here? I don't know that we need to. I think we're doing this and just leaving up Artawara. I mean, we're not going to use it here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We would need 10 anyway to do... Actually, yeah. Alright, I'm going to play it. And we'll just see. If not, it dies. I virtue. We should have enough life to still get by for a minute. Alright, I'll go to 12. I'm going to hold on to this.
Your punishment is
Yep, you got a braids. That works out perfectly. I say that. We don't know what card they're going to get here. Oh, they're not even going to have that to sacrifice. Okay. All the better. Sure. Would you like to sacrifice a thing? A land. Decline. You can have a card. Excellent. We're going to go ahead and cast this. Then we're going to attack here. And then next turn have access to Virtue.
Not worth the effort.
I'm assuming whatever they left on top kills a Shieldred. Nope, but that does deal 2 damage to us. Oh, it's good times now. This is game on. Oh, they left both on top. That's usually really bad when your opponents do that, y'all. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can we do this? 1, 2, 3. And then have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we sure can. Let's go. Right. Definitely don't need any more mana here. Alright, and we'll go ahead and crack all that to get into this. Okay. Started out way behind, but we worked ourselves into a pretty good situation here. Yeah, Research Desk, not the best card here. But it is helping them dig, so maybe they find something. The issue they have now, though, is, like, even if you were to kill Shieldred, like, we just get it right back.
After 1,000 years,
Gotta make a blocker here, opponent. Draining us doesn't do anything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the situation just says they have to make a blocker so they could stop Shieldred at least. Assuming we're going to keep attacking them, because it doesn't really make sense to attack Obnixilis when they're that low. But we would be getting their... Probably just getting Braids here, I'm assuming. And then we could sack this, which they don't have artifacts, so that's another 2 damage. So, yeah, it probably didn't matter. We had all the bases covered there, but... Pretty quirky the way that game played out, considering how it started. I thought they were going to run away with that at one point. So yeah, this list actually wasn't too bad overall. I mean, we had options to draw cards. We had plenty of removal. Our creatures were hard to deal with. So yeah, this one was kind of fun. But here's the list that we played here. I don't think I'm making any major changes. This is more, if there's changes to make here, it's just based on what you have in your collection, really. But this is 3 Make Disappear, 3 Go for the Throat, 4 Invasion of Tarkir, 4 Riveteer's Requisitioner, 4 Blood Tithe Harvester, 2 Brotherhood's End, 1 Sarkin, Soul of Flame, 2 Corpse Appraiser, 3 Shieldred, 2 Etsushi, 4 Decadent Dragon, 1 Moonveil Regent, 3 Virtue of Persistence. Lands, we had an Island, Ardawara, Swamp, Takanuma, Mountain, Sakinzan, 4 Darkslick Shores, 2 Shipwreck Marsh, 2 Restless Spire, 2 Stormcarved Coast, 4 Blackleaf Cliffs, 2 Haunted Ridge, 3 Xander's Lounge. I will say the random extra island doesn't do much, but it's not bad to have it in case we need to search. But we don't have that many blue cards. I mean, we only have 6. So if you wanted to cut the island for another like Shipwreck Marsh or another Stormcarved Coast, the only issue you run into is potentially more lands coming into play tapped, which is unfortunate because we don't have a ton of other options that don't. Actually, I say that. What I would do here is let's replace this 1 island with a... what is it called? 1 damage land. Let's find what we want to... What is that thing? The blue-black one. Underground River. There you go. That's what we'll do with that last one. So we have another land that comes to play on tap early if we need it. So I think that helps. So yeah, this one was a fun one. I think it's a little bit tough to play, I will say. There's a lot of decisions to be made. There's a lot of tough matchups here and there that, like, you can still win, but you have to be really careful with your cards. I would also say if you think you're running into more mid-range and control decks, feel free to put another, like, Make Disappear into the list to dodge, like, sweepers and things. That would make a lot of sense. But overall, the deck actually did what it was supposed to. The only time things I would say is, like, cards like Agatha's Soul Cauldron are a bit annoying, because then there's really never anything in the yard for your 3/3s and nothing in there for your virtues. So that actually becomes a little bit silly and problematic. But outside of that, I think it's actually a pretty fun deck overall. And yeah, some of you may not like playing blue, but this doesn't have that much blue. And the blue we're playing for the most part is at least fairly aggressive. So there's that. But yeah, kind of a cool deck if you're looking for something a little bit different and you already own a bunch of these cards. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Admiral Beckett Brass. I think that's the name. Either way, this is a thing that pumps up all your pirates, and it's important. Because again, we're going to be going to Ixalan, and there's going to be more pirates. And if that's the case, cards like this are going to go up in value, assuming they're not reprinted in the set somewhere, but I don't know that they would be, because so far it looks like the few previews we've seen of characters that have reappeared are getting new versions. So while this card may only be $1, it's probably going to go up. Not a lot. You're probably going to see it jump to like $3, maybe even $4 or $5 on the uppermost end. But there's going to be a lot of small cards like this that you can actually save some money if you think you're going to end up building pirates, or possibly even make a little money if you want to get in on the cheap and see them go up like 50% to 100%, double your money. Nothing fancy, but just something to keep your eye on. And if you're a fan of dragons, because you're kind of here on my channel, we actually have another deck we played earlier in the season that is a completely different type of dragon deck that we had a lot of fun with, so you may want to check that one out too. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.